I would like to add that essentially for the online learning of sociology, maybe one should be using course books or textbooks which also represent alternative points of view, such as localized editions, such as maybe textbooks coming from international collaborations, so that they can offer some of the other perspectives on the introduction to sociology than something else, than something coming from, let's say, North American context, or let's say maybe European-only context. And I think that one can maybe also be criticizing something already existing, already launched, or already very well adopted internationally, such as, of course, Introduction to Sociology by OpenStax, which has been doing an excellent job in that respect. At the same time, I sometimes think that one should think beyond what is already done and try to go into more international direction, thinking beyond what could be relevant only to North America, and thinking how one can actually expand the perspective, or maybe elaborate upon other sources, elaborate upon other things, other articles, more recent articles, more refined perspective on sociology, I would say, on social thought, on social basic concepts, or whatever it is. Something like, I don't know, Marcel Mauss and his ideas on the gift. And the question is, how can one rethink sociology based on that? Or let's say, how can one rethink sociology based on maybe rereading classical texts by social thinkers such as Max Weber and his large-scale texts, which were only available in English to some extent, or sometimes translated from a very particular perspective, theoretically, socially, at a very particular point in view. And then one could also think, okay, how does one revitalize that text? How does one read, let's say, classical text in sociology in a certain time? So, or maybe once again, Walter Benjamin is one of the more popular thinkers of the early 20th century. At the same time, he is so enigmatic and philosophical that one can always ask whether he is a sociological thinker proper, what can be the importance of his ideas, of his writing, since it is fragmentary, sometimes unfinished, sometimes there are only essays available, and then maybe this is something of a reflection on the fate of social thinking.